The Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Anderson gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You hear that phrase, a pitcher's best friend is the ground ball double play? Not in Tyler Anderson's case. His best friend is the straight changeup. He's not going to blow you away with the radar gun, low 90s fastball, but a really good changeup. If he has the changeup, expect him to be around a long time in this one.
Trey Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 6:35.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Alford looking up. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. Trey Turner with a solo shot. Number 22 on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Juan Soto to the plate now.
The left fielder, number 22.
As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And that misses, 2-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Hit well towards the hole, right to him. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll come in here at 259, 11 home runs, and 48 driven in. The 1-0 home. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 8 home runs and 46 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Softly on a line to third. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 19, Josh.
So that'll bring up
Bell.
Josh Bell. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Victor Robles digging in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up at PNC Park, and Washington has the early 1-0 lead. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Scherzer is way up there among active pitchers in terms of career wins. He's earned more than 170 of them in his time at the big leagues. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Fouled off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now in the box, Jacob Stallings. First delivery to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He has taken strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Reynolds aboard here at first with nobody out. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Adam Frazier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Gonzalez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set and the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Fouled away. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. It remains 1-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Alex Avila.
Alex Avila.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting eighth. The third baseman.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D.
Schwarber.
And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 28 home runs and 59 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. The throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The third baseman, Colin.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Gregory Polanco. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Scherzer comes set. Here's the delivery. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
In now, Anthony Alford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
The 2-1 home. Pitch is popped up. Bell is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 count, and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Trey Turner stands in as he looks at a called strike. And the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. Count still full, 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here now is Juan Soto, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. And the count will be full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
To the plate now, Yan Gomes. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A man at third with 1 away. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Men on third with 2 down. Grounded to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Washington leads this one 1-0.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They entered the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, "It's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff." We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Anderson.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Anderson is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Next, here is Jacob Stallings looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Soto is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he fouls this one off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gonzalez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Avila.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
To 2-2 now. Popped him up. Stallings has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But they're on top 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Frazier is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
And there's one down now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Eric Gonzalez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. The 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
On he pops it up. Harrison onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Now it'll be Colin Moran. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
2 out, nobody on. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. And now for Washington, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. One and one to Schwarber. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. First offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0 home.
Count 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Moran over to his left, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Anthony Alford. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Sent toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Very weakly on the ground. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Luis Oviedo, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. At the plate, Yan Gomes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reynolds is on the move for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Harrison. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Now another 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Polanco coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Josh Bell the next to hit. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1's the count.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 the count.
It looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Harrison, the runner at first with 2 gone. Scorched to third. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Kevin Newman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch on its way. As it's grounded sharply to first, Bell brings it in. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Reynolds.
So next to hit is Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. This is popped up. Schwarber is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Now the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Sam Howard will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Victor Robles.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
First pitch coming, here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avila.
Into the box, Avila, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heater.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Robles, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
This pitcher looks like he has a chance to have a nice little cruise inning. After punching out the 7- and 8-hole hitters, he's staring the pitcher down.
2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
1 left for Washington, but they're up 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Adam Frazier, and they could use a spark from him here.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the pitch. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Soft grounder left side. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
One out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Three and two now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Colin Moran, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with one down. Now a swing and a fly ball, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, Gregory Polanco. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail this one 1-0. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. first pitch of the AB now. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Whoa. 1-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Juan Soto. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shoots this down the right field line. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now, Yan Gomes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Fouled off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To Frazier at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Anthony Alford.
Pirates, the center fielder, Anthony.
Here's the pitch.
Alford.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now into the box, Wilmer Defoe, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Phillip Evans will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now here's the first offering. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Popped up. Bell has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Clay Holmes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Josh Harrison. First pitch on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate, Victor Robles. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Standing in now, Alex Avila. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's 2-0 Washington. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Finnegan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Popped him up. Schwarber is there, one away. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Stallings, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Hit to third. Way to get dirty. There's one. Oh, but he beats it out.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love the step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
To the plate now, Eric Gonzalez, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Another one sent foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Nationals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer records his 14th winning decision of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Kyle Finnegan records the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your